Hello everyone, welcome to our world through English. Today we are going to start our C reading of Unit 1, that is the new blue dress. I clearly said when we are learning English lessons, literature or drama, poetry or anything else regarding English, it is very easy to guess or predict what is inside the story. So when you heard the title name, the new blue dress, maybe the story talks about the new blue dress. In the first we discussed about town child, country child, town mouse and country mouse. Means when you heard the stage title, okay, the story runs between town mouse and a country mouse, town child and country child. So now we are going to see the new blue dress. What is the story of the blue dress, or what this lesson talks about? It is very related to you as a students and as a teacher, how it can impact, how word can impact the world, how word can impact, influence the world. We are going to see in this beautiful story. Let us look at this new blue dress. When spring came to the city of Cleveland, United States, Cleveland, and it is the season of spring, and 1909. In the year of 1909, the story has happened in the Cleveland, United States of America, US, United States. It did not change Gates Avenue. So the Gates Avenue is the name of the street. You know, when we have entering into a new street, there will be an arch, welcome board we can see. So for example, this is Gates Avenue. This is Gates Avenue. Okay? So, seasons changed. The why they mention the word, when spring came to the city of Cleveland in 1909, it didn't change or did not change Gates Avenue. Seasons will change the climate, the atmosphere, the weather, and the people's mind. When it is summer, it is too hot. When it comes to winter, it is very cold. So seasons will bring different changes. But here, season change, but Gates Avenue situation is same. The Gates Avenue situation, condition of Gates Avenue has not changed. It was same like past. What is the situation in the Gates Avenue? What is the situation in Gates Avenue? Let's see that. People who lived on pretty streets near Gates Avenue were making gardens and painting their houses, but Gates Avenue continued to look dirty and ugly. So number one condition, it is too dirty and ugly. Which one? Gates Avenue. Remaining all streets were beautiful. They were painting homes and maintaining gardens, clearing the fences, and very beautiful. But when we come to Gates Avenue, it is dirtiest and uglier street in the city of Cleveland. The city of Cleveland. Gates Avenue was a short street, but it seemed longer because it was so ugly. Most of the families who lived there had very little money. They never expected to have any more. So here the people who are living in the city of Cleveland and the street of Gates Avenue, they are very not rich people, but they are more religious people because they don't want to get more money. They want little money enough for them. Their houses had not been painted for many years, and they did not even have running water. The street itself was ugly too. There was no pavement, footpath, there was no street light, and the railroad at the end of Gates Avenue added noise and dirt. So now what finally we can say that it is the dirtiest street in the city of Cleveland. Houses not painted, no footpaths, no street lights, and moreover no running water. No running water means no bath. So it was the most dirtiest place in the Cleveland. Even it was short place, short street, it seems like a big one, because when we have unpleasant things, even if it is 1 meter, we will feel like, oh, long time. So same thing, this is dirtiest street in the Cleveland and dirtiest place to live in the Gates Avenue. So now the other girls in the school near Gates Avenue wore new and pretty clothes that spring. But the little girl from Gates Avenue still wore the dirty dress that she had worn all winter. Probably that was the only dress she wore. So now the seasons has been changed. For example, now we can imagine season wise. If it is winter season, we used to wear a woolen cloth, right? And if it is summer, we used to wear cotton clothes. So on basis of season, we have different clothes, because that makes us to feel more comfortable. So the season has been changed. Gates Avenue situation same. And near Gates Avenue there was a school. There all children were coming from different places. And from Gates Avenue, one girl was studying in the school, but she didn't change her dress. When the season also changed, she didn't change the dress. What is the reason? Because she's having only one dress. Her teacher was very unhappy. The little girl was so nice. She always worked hard in the school. She was always friendly and polite. Her face was dirty and hair was untidy, but anyone could see that she was pretty and dirty. So now commonly the girl from Gates Avenue was very beautiful girl, and she was very talented, and she was very hardworking, and she was very polite, and all the good qualities. But something was surprising all the talents. Well, number one, she never bathed, hair was untidy, wearing the same dress, and face was dirty because no bath. So the face was dirty, and nobody recognized her because her dirty face covered her pretty good face. So that was the story about the little girl, and teacher was very upset. So one day the teacher called the student, little girl from Gates Avenue, and said these words: "Won't you wash your face before you come to school tomorrow morning? Please do that just for me." So now she called the little girl, "Hey, come here. You please do one thing. When you're coming to school, just wash your face and come to school tomorrow. Please do it for me once." Then the student said, "Okay." Next morning, the child's pretty face was clean and her hair was tidy. Before the little girls went home that afternoon, the teacher said, "Now dear, please ask your mother to wash your dress." So first day what she said? To wash her face. So she came to school with washed face, and she was so pretty, so good, and hair was tidy. Hair was tidy, means neatly combed, and she looked so beautiful. Then he said, "Okay girl, today you do one more thing. That is what you know. You just go to your home and tell your mommy to wash your dress. Wash your dress." She went in the afternoon. But the little girl continued to wear the same dirty dress. Her mother is probably not interested in her, the teacher thought. So she bought a new blue dress. that gave to the little girl. The child took the gift eagerly and rushed home. So now, the girl came with the same dirty dress. Then immediately she knows, maybe mother was not interested to wash the dress. Most probably the reason is no water for her, no water in the room, in the home. So now the little girl came with the same dress. The teacher thought maybe the problem with mother. So let us change it. She given a small gift, that is, she given a blue dress for the girl. Then immediately she took, and she was very, very happy because after many years she has seen a new dress. Then immediately she rushed home. The next morning she came to school in the new blue dress. She was very clean and tidy. She told her teacher, my mother could not believe her eyes when she saw me this morning in my new dress. My father was not at home, but he will see me at supper time tonight. She was full of excitement. When she wore the dress, she came out from the room and was, hey, who are you? Mother asking, hey, who are you? Then she said, Mommy, I'm your daughter. She was unable to believe because she had never seen the girl wearing a new dress. And mother was surprised. My God, she was so beautiful. These days I didn't take care of my daughter. She looks so pretty. She looks so beautiful. And hair was tidy. She was clean. And she was going to school. And she went to school and with a great happiness, enthusiasm, excitement. When you wear a new dress, how you feel? A lot of happiness because you want to show your dress to everybody. So she was so full excited, full happy. She came to school and said to teacher, teacher, my mother was, she was unbelievable. She was unbelievable. She never seen me in a new dress. And she was surprised to see me in the new dress. And she was unable to recognize me too. And my father was not at home. Most probably he will come in the night time and I will make him to see me in the new dress. Then she's saying that she was very, very happy. She was very, very happy. When her father saw her in the new blue dress, he was amazed to find that he had a very pretty little girl. Father was surprised. Array, these days I didn't recognize my beauty girl. She was so pretty. She was so good. These days I not even recognize her. She was so clean. She was so beautiful. And God gave me a beautiful girl as a daughter. But till now I didn't recognize her because in the dirty dress, unclean face, untidy hair. Once if you tie hair nicely, and if you clean your face, when you wear a dress, good dress, then your beautiness will come out. Your greatness, your prettiness, your cute face will come to visible for all the people. So now, when the family ate supper, he was even more amazed to see a cloth on the kitchen table. The family had never used a tablecloth before. We are going to begin to be tidier here, his wife said. I am ashamed to be dirty when our daughter was so clean. So now they are going to eat. At the time he had seen a cloth on the dining table. He was surprised. Array, I had never seen, since my marriage, I have never seen a tablecloth on the dining table. What a change. And wife said, my husband, today onwards we are going to become very tidy. It means very clean. House should be clean. We should be very clean. Then immediately he was surprised. Dining table was clean. Daughter was clean. And he looked at himself. He was very dirty. And he was very ashamed, insulted because all were very clean except me. Then after supper, the mother began to wash the kitchen floor. Her husband watched silently for several moments. Then he went outside and began to repair the fence. The next morning, with the family's help, he began to make a garden. What a change. After dinner, supper, they are looking at the home. Wife started cleaning the kitchen floor. He had never seen wife cleaning home. He had never seen wife was cleaning the floor. He was surprised. Oh, what a change. What a change. She was cleaning home. As a man, what was my responsibility? I should change something. Then he went out. He started clearing the fences. The fences has fallen. The means, the surrounding border. Fencing wall has been collapsed. So he started repairing the fences. Next morning he called daughter, wife, and with the help of the two, he started making a beautiful garden in front of the home. In front of the home. Now what happened, a sudden change happened. A big change happened here. What is that change? Let's see here. During the following week, the man in the next house watched his neighbor was doing. And by the end of the week, the man began to paint his house for the first time in 10 years. After a few days later, the young minister of a church near Gates Avenue passed these two houses and saw two men walking. Two men walking. Commonly we can find. So the first home, for example, this is our little girl's home. Maybe just our little girl's home. So they started painting the home and they started making garden. Maintaining a beautiful garden in the home. And by seeing this home, another one who is beside this home, he had seen, Amma, array, these days he never repaired, now he is made in a garden. Beside him, whose house? My house. So I should start. Again, by seeing this man, our little girl's family, the neighbor home, again he started repairing the fences, painting the home, and cleaning the garden. Then after some days, long 10 years, these few years, nobody has seen a painted house in Gates Avenue. Two houses were painted. At the time, an young minister who was just passing Gates Avenue had seen two men were working. For the first time, he noticed that there was no pavement on Gates Avenue and no street light and no running water. People who are trying so hard to make decent homes here deserve help. The minister thought. He asked some important citizens in the city to help them. Then immediately what he had seen two homes were painted and two men were working very seriously. Then minister had seen, array, what is this? These two men were working a lot and these homes were very clean. So this Gates Avenue street, he had seen there was no street line, no pavement, means no footpaths, no running water. Then immediately called some people in the village, city, and said, please help Gates Avenue people, because they need, what they need means, who are hard work, they deserve some happy, they deserve some help. Then immediately the young minister said to the citizens of Cleveland. Then immediately someone came forward and started helping. One after one, what happened, somebody started giving water for them, means support to have running water. Somebody supported to have street lights. Somebody had supported to start a beautiful light for all the people in the Gates Avenue. And next we have seen a beautiful change were going to happen in the city, in the street of Gates Avenue. What's that? We are seeing that. A few months later, because of young minister, there was a pavement footpath on Gates Avenue. There was a street light on the corner, and the houses had running water. 6 months after the little girl got her new blue dress, Gates Avenue had become a tidy street where respectable citizens live. No, what a change it. What a change. After 6 months, after 6 months, when the girl got new dress, entire Gates Avenue became a beautiful street in the Cleveland. Beautiful street. Beautiful, very, very beautiful street. Very beautiful. It has footpaths, it got street lights, and it got running water facility, and the homes were painted, and they were started taking baths because water facility was available, so they are taking baths regularly. So everybody was clean, and everybody was looking so beautiful, gorgeous, pretty. So everybody was looking so beautiful, clean in the street of Gates Avenue. And what a sudden change when the girl wore a new blue dress. When people in other places heard the story of Gates Avenue, they began to organize their own cleanup campaigns. Since 1913, more than several thousand towns and cities have organized campaigns for painting and repairing homes and making better lives for the people who live in them. Who knows what will happen when a teacher gives a little girl a new blue dress? So where the change happened? How these homes became beautiful? Who started? One word. I said, word can change the world. Word can change the world. The new blue dress, which was given by the teacher, has changed entire family. Entire family. When the girl wore the dress, mother was surprised. Then she started cleaning the home. When wife was cleaning the home, husband had seen daughter was clean, wife cleaning her home. Why can't I do something? Then he started repairing, making up the garden. By seeing the home, next home. And next, what happened? By seeing the next one. So entire street in the Gates Avenue started cleaning up the homes. When they started cleaning up the homes, what happened? The young minister said that to support the people. Minister means not political leader here. So the minister means church priest. Church priest, in the old days we know the church history. So church priest helped them. Then immediately they got pavement, footpaths. They got street lights. They got running water, and the entire Gates Avenue became the beautiful street in the Cleveland. Very beautiful street. Who changed that? Only one. Teacher. Only one. The dress. What she had given to the small girl. That small girl dress changed entire Cleveland. Not only that, they started everybody seeing Gates Avenue next street. Array, we have to start one more program. That is what? Cleaning up program. Clean up program started next street, next street, next street. So like that, many thousands, nearly 7,000 towns and cities. How many? 7,000, not 1,000. 7,000 streets, towns and cities organized the program, clean up program. Cleaning up their streets, making their homes clean, painting, maintaining garden. So maintained very wonderful place. Maintained beautifully. Maintained very beautifully. So who made all these things? One. Teacher. And who changed the rest of the world? By the new blue dress. Very simple word, I will give you that. Yes. We will think that somebody will change, somebody else. Very simple word. Don't wait for the change. So don't wait for the change. Be the change. You will feel that somebody will come, somebody will change, somebody will... Who is that somebody? Why can't you be the somebody? Why can't I be the somebody? If you want to see some change in the society, if you want to see some change in your situations, whatever it is, you will feel that somebody. Who is that somebody? Why can't you be that somebody? Why can't you change? Come forward. Change your life, your family life, with the change. Nobody expected that. Who expected that the dress will change entire Gates Avenue? Who expected that a dress will change the entire world, entire Cleveland? There are 7,000 streets. Will anyone expect it? Nobody expected. But it's happened. It was the great change. And that is the end of the story. The new blue dress. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Meet you in the next session. Until then, take care and bye-bye.